very good morning. I try to finish in 5 minutes. Next slide. So, as far as extraction is concerned, that becomes a very important point in chemical analysis. But doing it as an ordinary method, it becomes complicated and it is laborious and time consuming. Therefore, we need to look into modern methods that forms the scope of the topic. So, this is a sort of a comparison between a conservative method over a modern method, in which modern methods, extractions, ultrasonications, and microwave assistants are nowadays being preferred because of time and as well as the cost, as well as the rapid and precise analysis, in which we go into the supercritical fluid, which is less known among these risk scholars, in which the principle is very simple. The molecule, that is when you have an element that is liquid, when you heat it in one particular temperature over particular pressure, it will coexist with the vapor and as well as liquid, and that becomes the supercritical liquid. And by controlling the temperature and pressure, we can act as a good delivery. Next slide. So this is the experimental setup, in which you will be seeing that there is an extractor where you have your sample, then it is filled with some gas and as well as the element mixed together, and over a good retention time, the compounds can be well separated. The model of the pattern is being shown to us. So why did we look for supercritical fluid? Because these are some of the solvents that can be preferred, whereas over ammonia, which can exist in both liquid as well as gas, followed by carbon dioxide and ethane, meaning varied polarity, good dilution is possible. And this is eco-friendly and very efficient, and solubility rate is much wider, so you can dissolve any number of compounds using these things. So we have an example for our caffeine is an excellent compound that can be easily, in minutes of time, can be extracted using this supercritical carbon dioxide. So do we have any valid proof? We have been, lots of research has been going ever since 2000. This is one of the article which clearly explains how that the phenolic acids can be exclusively extracted out of supercritical fluid over conservative methods. Next one. Next, coming into after extraction, purification to separation becomes another challenging work, and we have the modern methods which can be which is alternate towards the conservative method. For instance, ionizing chromatography, droplet bound current, and high performance capillary electrophoresis. In which I wish to focus about ionizing chromatography because it is less known among the research scholars. Therefore, I am going to it. Next one. This is a very simple phenomenon in which rather than separation, we just exchange. We give one ion and remove the other ion. That's the principle behind it. Next slide. So in this thing, we have developed a method how to separate a compound using ionizing chromatography. These are the important components. You will have a column as well as suppressor, injection system, and the element system. By knowing the ideas and choice of element, you will be able to get beautiful separations. So these are the choice of elements, for especially to remove the anions that are associated with the compound, because we know that polyphilic acids or any organic molecules are most of the time binds with some ions, and those times this method will be efficient. Otherwise, isolations and characterization becomes very challenging. Next slide. Next slide. So these are some of the charts which help you to identify or help you to choose an element while you go for a chromatography separation. Having some idea about what compound you want to develop and referring to this solvent choice of solvent, you will be able to remove the ions to the maximum with saving much time. Next slide. And also, when there is a problem in taking into ionizing chromatography, because you need to look for the detector. So whenever you choose a solvent, you better look for the detector. Every instrument has its own detector. Therefore, this correlation will be sufficient when you go for this ionizing chromatography. Otherwise, the technique will not be much fruitful. Next slide. Other than that, we have next slide. To estimate the ions, we can go for this ICP-OS. The problem with this ICP-OS is to develop a method. Without developing a method, then once again, detection becomes challenging or very tricky. Next slide. So this is the basic principle. You supply the sample that will be carried by the inert gas and takes to the plasma patch, where that substance will go to the aerosol. And that aerosols once again turns into plasma state, and it shows when they go for the plasma stage, they just emit radiation. and that radiations can be detected by the detector, and it can be successfully translated into the useful information in which one can get the information. Next one. So these are the instruments that we have been trying to put it for exploiting for our research process. Next slide. Next slide. So this is the task that we are focusing to work for our research purposes. Next slide. So we have developed a method, and this method is one of the ways in which we have been able to identify the ions. So while you go for elemental analysis, I think you can go for this method only to get your results more precisely. Thank you. Next one. So why do we go for this method analysis? So these are the parameters to be checked before going with the experiments. Next one. So thank you very much. By understanding these methods and developing these methods, I think we can go for a very precise and reliable methods of identification. Thank you.